More developing news, this time out of Providence, where in less than 30 minutes, community activists are scheduled to announce a call to action against the recent rash of violence across the city. Just last Tuesday, 3 women and 2 men were wounded in an outbreak of gunfire in Providence's North End that witnesses described as sounding like warfare. Then, 3 days later, dozens of shell casings were discovered in another Providence neighborhood, and multiple cars were left riddled with bullet holes. But we've learned that despite the recent shootings, violent crime has actually decreased significantly over the last 2 decades. Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell joins us live from Providence now with new details on a story you saw first on WPRI.com.
Though violence is down, the NAACP is calling recent incidents a community crisis, and in just about a half an hour we expect the organization to lay out its plan that they hope will continue to decrease the violence. We know that plan includes a planning summit with city leaders to address long-term solutions.
There's a lot of violence.
Shantae Pates has lived in Providence for her whole life. She says the city seems more violent now than ever before.
A lot of killing in Providence. People shooting each other over nothing.
She's not alone. Do you think crime in Providence is up or down?
It's up. Never up.
Most of the people we talked with agree because of scenes like this one near the Chad Brown housing complex where 5 people were shot last week. But despite public perception, Eyewitness News discovered over the past 2 decades, the number of violent crimes in the capital city has actually tumbled by 45%. According to FBI statistics we found, in 1991, there were 2,049 violent crimes in Providence. In 2012, that number fell to 1,133. We asked Public Safety Commissioner Stephen Perry if that downward trend is encouraging.
It's good that crime isn't as high as the 80s or 90s, but we still have violent crime here in the city. We still have too many guns and access to guns in our community, and we're working very hard each and every week to see how we can prevent that.
Though prevention is the goal, Shantae says she doesn't think she'll ever see an end to the violence.
People are still going to do what people do. They're not going to listen to nobody.
Nationwide, over the past 2 decades, crime is down 37%. Coming up new at 6, hear from community activists. We will also take a closer look at the numbers comparing last year to this year, and we'll tell you what we found. Live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.